On the solemnity of the Sacred Heart of Jesus last June, our Holy Father inaugurated the year for priests in the Church. As we know, the Feast of the Sacred Heart celebrates the love that is in Jesus' heart for all people, also the love of God for all people made present in his heart. By situating the year for priests within the context of this love of God, the Holy Father gave this year its focus, the priest as the one who makes present God's love for us. The Holy Father said in his introduction that the purpose of this year for priests was to encourage all priests to deepen their commitment to interior renewal. And this interior renewal involves a renewal of heart so that the priest's heart would be filled with the love of Christ. And also in this spiritual renewal, a renewal of spirit and soul to welcome that love into the priest's heart. This year for the priest takes place during the 150th anniversary of the death of St. John Marie Vianney, the Curé of Ars. This very simple and holy priest in this very tiny town in the middle of France influenced the lives of tens of thousands of people who came to him from all over Europe to go to confession to him and to bring their lives to him for guidance. One of the things that the Curé of Ars said about the priesthood was that the priesthood is the love of the heart of Jesus. The priest is called then to bring this love to all people, and by the grace of his ordination, he does this as a man who stands and acts in the person of Christ, who is the head of the Church. He does this by being a teacher, teaching us what Jesus gave to his Church and which has come to us through the apostles. He does this by making his parishioners holy through the sacraments, especially through the Eucharist, which is the source and summit of our life as followers of Jesus. And he does this as a leader, leading his people on the path laid out to us by Jesus. So we see then how important and essential the priest is to our life of faith. So during this year, I invite you to do special things for your pastor, for our priests. I invite you to pray for them. Some parishes will have a weekly hour of adoration, prayer before the Blessed Sacrament for their priests. Other parishes will gather to say the Rosary for their priest. Other families will pray in many ways for their priest. I invite you to take advantage of the different practices and suggestions that are made on our diocesan website. Our goal in celebrating this year for priests is to help our priests be more effective ministers of Christ to our people. But we are also looking forward to perhaps a renewal of faith in our own diocese, so that through the deepening of this commitment of our priests, that all of our people will be led to a more forceful and incisive witness to the gospel in our church in southern Saskatchewan.